This is Anime Roulette episode 45, where I get a random anime, watch it, and give my review. Here are the rules and let's get into it. So the settings are in, let's see what we get. So I've seen Guilty Gear, The Hero Who Was Banished, and The Daily Life of Part-Time Torturer, and Queen's Blade and Token Rambu are kind of longer series, so I'm going to go for a second spin. So I have seen Chaos Child and Daimon, and argue the animation is kind of long, so I'm going to skip those. And of the remaining two, Koi Kaze sounds kind of interesting, so I'm going to go with that. So now that I have my anime, I'm going to go watch it and be right back with my review. Well, that was an uncomfortable watch that really didn't have much return. Here are my thoughts. Up front, this has two of the most socially condemned types of relationships combined: incest and a predatory age gap. It tries to be mature and psychological about it, but really just comes off as the worst case of love is love. Even if you ignore the glaring themes, there is very little to the story. The characters have basically no chemistry and are tunnel-visioned on each other for no remotely good reason. Most of the time is spent following the obnoxiously immature 27-year-old man-child in denial, as he acts like an ass as a front for his growing affection for his starry-eyed and naturally immature 15-year-old full-blood sister. There's nothing likable about him, and you only feel bad for the sister, who is obviously too young to realize any of the eventual issues this relationship will cause. And the only person who finds out washes her hands of him and says, "Good luck, see ya." The ending was also pretty rushed, with very little resolution aside from them just happily flaunting the relationship in public despite the uncomfortable looks. And in terms of conflict, there really isn't any, just the male MC being framed like a tortured soul we're supposed to sympathize with, which I did anything but. Production-wise, it was fine for being old, but some of the voice acting was a bit weak, while some of the art was also lacking. Final score is 6.3. If he had any sort of consequence for being as bad of a person as he was, it might have been salvageable, but this came off more like wish fulfillment. Have you seen this anime? Let me know in the comments and follow for anime news, reviews, and recommendations.